All right, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? We are out here just chilling on the Supathon Dunathon that it's happening today, which you might be seeing this in the future, so you might not even get the chance to join. But if you're watching this as it gets uploaded, and we're still live, because we still have approximately, like, I don't know, 7 hours to do the stream, to finish it, and we don't even know if it's going to rise anymore. But if you want to join us, feel free to find me on twitch.tv/creepersyt. But as we were doing the stream, a post came out, and this is the post about the community in 2023, where they talk about the AOC and possibly the new partners program that is coming over this year. That's right. There's going to be changes to the partners program. There's going to be changes to the Reddit and even to the AOC. And today I'm going to basically simplify all of this to you as much as I can. Hopefully I'm not going to make any mistake or tell you any wrong information. So if there's anything that you're going to be like, oh, but Creepers said it, listen. I'm not an official, I'm not a community manager, so I don't have the official 100% correct information. But since I've been on and off about this subject, I do know some things, and hopefully I'm not wrong about them. So let's get into them. So the first thing here they're talking about is that they want to engage in more feedback with the community, where they are all also talking about how they will be collecting feedback from the community, the players, with forms in sort of the game and even on the Reddits, etc., multiple different places. And they will also give us like a sort of a resume, like just like a short version of what they collected. Okay, so like after those forms have been filled, after people have given the feedback, you then get the official information of what are the community asking for. Okay, what are they asking for? So before we go into that section on Reddit and so on, let's talk about the feedback with the AOC, because the AOC, as you probably already heard, is gone. Now, it's not a bad thing. I know that some people are probably thinking, oh, this is terrible. What are we going to do now? Well, they're actually trying to widen this a bit more, all right, instead of the simple 8 people just representing an entire community. Instead, they are going to be looking more into everybody who's a partner to join the old AOC Discord, with obviously NDAs and things going to be a bit reworked, obviously. But the main issues of the AOC are here being brought up. Like, for example, one of them, people saying that it's a, popularity contest. Everybody always complained about that. Stuff like people saying, oh, certain things changed because they're favoring this person or that person. That you hear that all the time, even though it's not true. But unfortunately, like, even if I say that it's not true, some people are going to still say that's actually what happens. Like, it's always going to happen. We all know this. Then, for example, stuff sometimes that devs might miss some feedback, or maybe they don't actually do what we say, and therefore people say that, oh, they're not listening to the AOC members, like, because we might also give stupid ideas. It happens, right? And sometimes there wasn't enough reason, didn't give us enough explanations as to why wasn't this feedback used. Sometimes they just slipped out, and sometimes they looked at it and maybe thought the numbers don't match up very well, so maybe we can't really do this. So that's one thing they are trying to avoid now, where they will collect feedback, they'll all run it on meetings and say, okay, maybe we can do this or that, or maybe we should just not interact with this at all. So that's what's going to happen from now on. They're going to be trying to get more feedback from a lot of people, and this is where they talk about here on this next step, which they are talking about. They're going to try to widen the range for both all player skill levels, not just low levels, pro levels, nothing like that. Instead, every patch they'll collect feedback from everybody, all right, independent if you're good, bad, medium, doesn't matter. So that's going to be a thing. And then they will also explain to us what they collected from the feedback surveys, as I said. Then there's a new change to the partners program. So what they're trying to say here is that they will be working together with our partners a bit more. Very much likely they will be updating all the goodies that the partners programs get, and also how you get into the partners program. Also, don't think that just because you're in the partners program right now that you will be in it for this new one, because this is actually a good thing, okay? I want people to understand. For example, I'm constantly creating content, videos, streams. I'm part of the stream team. I was part of the AOC. I'm constantly on content about paladins, right? I'm creating stuff for them to engage with the community, collect feedback, and also keep people interested. this is what they're looking for. If people who used to be on the partners program are not doing anything at all right now, and they stopped for years, they're not doing any content anymore, very much likely they're going to be booted out. And if you start saying, oh, but that's not fair, I'm sorry, but that just seems very selfish, because they are giving you something back. They're going to give you crystals or codes or whatever they're planning on giving. Plus, you're going to be part of this new program, which is almost like a bigger AOC, right? Where it's going to collect a lot of these partners and put them all together into one Discord where we can give feedback, collect information, and so on, right? And it doesn't really work when you're just sitting down and just drink a little margarita on the sunset, doing absolutely nothing, and they're just throwing stuff at you because you used to do something and now you're not, right? You're on vacations, permanent vacations. So this is what they're trying to do, and it's completely fair. I'm 100% on board of this. So anybody who was a partner who's not doing anything anymore, very much likely they're going to be booted off. Okay, that's just it. They also talk about how they want to bring some people into this NDA Discord, whatever, like this new AOC, widen AOC Discord, like people who are wiki editors, moderators for both Reddit, Discords, etc. Former pro players as well, to try to get some of their feedbacks as to why they stopped playing or why they're not playing as much, or all of this. And then there will be a little bit more transparency from now, the start of season 6, between devs and the people they're going to collect the feedback from. Also, they want to talk about here a little bit about Reddit, where there was a bit of a confusion here, which Reddit which was which. I still think that, to me, there should just be one Reddit and that's it. No confusions, not at all. Although what they're moving for is that they're going to make the r/Paladins game, the Reddit Paladins game, it's going to be the one specifically for feedback. And the r/Paladins will be just more of a casual discussion sort of thing. You'll see the devs there, you're going to be able to talk to them, just put funny stuff in, etc. They're trying to separate them a little bit more, but the one that it's going to be the most important due to feedback and so on, it's definitely going to be the Paladins game, r/Paladins game. If you haven't followed it, I'm pretty sure I'm there as well. I don't remember. I think I'm on both of them. I'm not sure. But there's people constantly putting posts there, and try to divide this yourselves as well a little bit more. Like, if you want feedback that it needs to definitely be looked at, r/Paladins game. If you just in to hang out and have some fun, r/Paladins. Okay, so there you go. As for the rest, they said they're going to be also giving us a little bit more information in the future. But essentially, if this is going to work like it happened with Ram Royale, which is what I'm trying to say, and people who are going to be in the new partners program will then receive an email with an NDA contract to sign. This is to prevent, obviously, from leaking information they shouldn't have, or just generally, like, there's some rules for you to be able to enter that Discord, right? You can't just go, oh, I'm just doing data mine and that's it, let me get in, There's some rules, obviously, that people are going to have to follow. So the NDA is for that, to both accept the rules and agreements and etc. And also, say, hey, I'm proving here that I will be careful with what I do and what I say, and I will not spill out the beans of something they specifically asked me on that Discord to not say. So yeah, it's like I said, a bigger AOC, but there's one thing that was mentioned. So that Discord is going to be for everybody who gets invited, but people are going to have to understand one thing. That's a Discord where the devs will go often to collect feedback from, possibly put like some forums. Maybe sometimes they'll put some announcements saying what's going on and so on, so we have information we can give for our communities. But it's not going to be a place where it's going to be 24/7. Developers are going to sit there and wait for you to just go and have your complaints, right? There'll be rooms specifically for you to report certain stuff, or maybe like some problems, maybe some reports about hackers and so on, which is completely fair. But don't expect it to be a place where, oh, I just remembered, there's a problem with Yago, I'm going to go there and they have to listen to me right now and fix it. That's not going to happen. All right, listen, you go there, you put a report, there's a problem with the Yago skin, this is the problem. And they sooner or later will see it, and then they'll fix it. They might not even say they saw it, they'll see it and try to act on it, and that's it. Sometimes they might not give priority enough to it and just leave it alone for now. But don't worry, they will still read it. But there you go, ladies and gentlemen, this is pretty much it. Cryptech, our newest community manager, was the person in charge to do this post, and there will be more information coming out soon. There will also be another video that we'll be doing later on before the day 23rd, which I'm going to be talking about the future of the bounty store and the coins and what you should and should not do. And I also have another video that I will be coming up with after the patch is up, actually, because I need to confirm something, which will be teaching you guys how to play the payload mode. For the old timers, you already know how to do that, but new players who are going to be playing that mode for the first time, I want to try to help them. So if you don't want to miss any of those future uploads, you know, drop the follow on the channel, and also don't forget I'm live streaming right now still. So if you want to join me while this upload is up as we speak, and I'm still live streaming, you can join me there, twitch.tv/CreepersYT. I'll see you guys then. Until then, have a wonderful time, stay safe, and I'll see you guys on the future uploads. Bye bye.